What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mila and I create videos on beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. Today's video is going to be how I create this kind of everyday neutral look that I like to wear. It's pretty quick to apply, which I need because I am a mom to two girls. One is 3 and one is almost 2, so I do have my hands full. And just a side note here, you guys, makeup is very subjective. There are a million ways to apply it. There is no wrong way to do your makeup. This is just how I apply this specific look for myself. So if you're interested in seeing how I create this look, then go ahead and keep watching. So for today's look, I am going to be using the Kat Von D Shade Light palette. This one here has a good amount of neutrals, which is the look I'm going for, just kind of a basic everyday look. You guys can use any neutral shadows or palette that you guys have. First thing you guys want to do is you want to use an eyeshadow primer. This is what's going to make your look last all day. I usually use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the original formula. I really like this one. I've been using it for years now and it really just helps my look to just last all day. I already put this on, so I'm not going to show you guys how I put it on, but basically I stick it on my lid and then I just use my finger to kind of tap it out. Also, excuse my nails. I was trying to keep my own nails. These are actually my own nails and they looked like fake nails and I liked the look of them, but they obviously weren't strong enough to endure my life. So that's why I have a lot of broken ones. I'm gonna be chopping them off and putting false nails on myself, so ignore those. After I put on the eyeshadow primer, I put a base on. I usually use just a skin toned color, so something that matches my skin tone. So I usually go in with this one here out of the Kat Von D palette. I can't read the name of it because I've had this palette for so long, so I'm really sorry, but it's the one in the top left hand corner. I'm gonna be using a flat brush like this one just to kind of pack it on lightly so I have a nice base to start my look off with. When you pick up eyeshadow on your brush, you do want to see that excess. You want to tap that excess off. You would rather start with too little and then build up as opposed to start too thick and not be able to take away. So I'm just putting this base all over my eye, including my eyelid. This will also help if you're using colors, it'll help them pop a lot more. So I have my base on. Just creates kind of a nice blank canvas for me to work on here. So I am going to take a light colored brown and I'm gonna go ahead and start putting that in my crease. I am gonna use this color. For this one, I'm gonna take a fluffy dome brush just because this one I don't want it to be so precise. It's just gonna kind of lay down that first layer. And you're just gonna do that windshield wiper effect just to blend it out really nicely and start getting a nice shape to your shadow. And I'm just doing this in the crease and a little above. Some circular motions as well, then blending it again with the windshield wiper. And bringing it a little bit up towards my brow bone. But I can't give up. Oh, I can't see And I'm just blending that out so there's no harsh lines. Always blend, blend, blend. You want a seamless look. I've been stuck inside, wanna feel the sunshine one last time. Oh, wanna feel the sunshine. Now I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush. This I'm going to use to just blend out a little more, just the edge of the line, just to make sure I don't have any harsh lines. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a deeper brown shade and I'm going to also go into the crease. I'm gonna use this color here. It looks like it's called Soulless. I'm going to take this one, which is just a little bit smaller than this one, just because I want it to start being a little bit more precise. I don't want to blend it up as high. So I'm gonna start in my inner crease here, and then I'll start working it a little bit more up. And you want just a little bit on the brush. Always make sure to top off the excess, because now you're going in with a darker color. So always start out with less and then add and build up more. And again, I'm doing the windshield wiper brush strokes, kind of deepening my crease here. Now I'm gonna go back with this fluffy domed brush to blend this line here so they kind of blend together, the two brown colors. So you could just do a little back and forth on the line. You can do little circles to kind of blend it up and out. If you need to add a little bit of the deeper brown, take that brush that you use to first apply it on and just gently start bringing it up a little bit. So now I have my second shade on, darkening up the crease line a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye now. I'm gonna go in with a third deeper shade of brown and really just get into the crease. I'm gonna go in with an even smaller little dome brush. This one's a little bit firmer. And I'll go in first to kind of get the shadow in place. And then I will go back in with this brush to start kind of blending it. And the color I'm going to be using is this one here. You just want to do a deeper shade of brown. This is going to be adding just even more dimension to our look. So picking up some of the color, tapping off the excess, and then really just going in to that crease. I usually just do kind of the outer half of the crease. I don't bring it all the way in. Okay, and you can see that is a lot darker. And I'm gonna go back in with the blending Revlon brush and just windshield wipe it out. Bringing it up just a little bit and more into the corner crease, just so it's not such a harsh line. Don't worry if you're getting eyeshadow lower than you want here, or don't worry about like it not being a straight line, but you can always fix that with concealer or a makeup wipe after we're done with the eyeshadow look. Now I'm just gonna go in and blend some more, just because I feel like it's still a little bit harsh. I wanna blend the whole thing, and I'm just going to use the big dome fluffy brush. I'm not gonna pick up anything extra, I'm just gonna blend it. I am going to now kind of shape the top now. I'm gonna take this angled brush and I'm gonna dip into the color that I used first to lay down a base. And I'm just going to kind of line right underneath my eyebrows so it blends just a little more seamlessly.
One last time, in a world only knows pain, let love rain down, wash away all the fears and the bad memories.
Putting on a little bit more of that base color can diffuse the color a little bit if you feel like you did bring it too high. So you just want to use a really light hand to do this. Sometimes I get a little gung-ho with how far up I go, so I just use this kind of diffuse the top lines out a little bit, so you can see that it is diffused more than this side, so it kind of just blends more together seamlessly. So I'm going to go ahead and do this eye now. So you can see I start up at the brow bone and now I'll just go ahead and bring it down a little bit, blending it in to that first brown we put on. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the lid. You could just put one color on there, or you could make it a matte color. Sometimes I like to use this first color and just put that on the lid. Sometimes I wanna add a little bit of shimmer just to kind of liven it up a bit, give my eye look a little more pizzazz. If you feel like you need to clean up this line a little bit, like it got too much down on your lids, you can always take a Q-tip, a Q-tip and just clean it up gently until your lid is clean. So I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. liquid shimmer shadow, and this is in Pinky Swear. Here's how the applicator looks. And I'll go ahead and just dab it on my lids, and probably just use this to kind of blend it a bit. And I'm gonna bring it up a little bit more to the crease. Okay, so that's drying. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with a pointed pencil brush, so just a very thin tip. And this is to get just that really precise line underneath. And I'm gonna go in with the black shade here. And I'm just gonna kind of line my lower lash line, so get as close as you can to the lash line. To a brighter day. I've been stuck inside. Wanna feel the sunshine one last time. So then I'm gonna use this little bit bigger pencil brush, and I'm going to pick up this color, which was the darkest one that I used in my crease. This is just gonna help diffuse the color a little bit of the black. Then you want to take some type of fluffy blending brush and just blend that out a little bit so it's not so harsh. If you guys feel that after you put on the shimmer on the lid that it's just not defined enough above, you can take like the fluffy brush, or if you want to go in with this color again, I usually do this. I'll pick up a little bit more of that darkest color and just line a little bit right above that shimmer shadow, and then I'll take this brush to go ahead and blend it out a little bit, just so the contrast looks better. It defines a little bit more. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner. I am using the Maybelline Lasting Drama in Black is Black. It's a gel liner. I love gel liners. I find that they're really easy for me personally to work with in creating the shape I like. If you guys are interested, I do have a video on how I do my eyeliner, and we'll go ahead and link it up here for you guys if you want to check that out. And I'll also link it in the description box in case you guys miss pushing it on the screen. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not really gonna explain how I do it since I do that in the other video.
And the bad mistakes, let me go to my happy place. And maybe all the bricks were falling down to pave my way to a brighter day. And lately, I've been stuck inside. Wanna feel the sunshine one last time. Oh, wanna feel the sunshine. Wanna feel the sunshine. Oh, wanna feel the sunshine. Wanna feel the sunshine one last time. Wanna feel the sunshine.
So eyeliner's done. To keep this video short and sweet for you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera to apply my lashes and finish up this look. I have a video already on a lash tutorial, so I'll go ahead and link it up here as well as in the description box down below in case you guys are interested on how I apply them. I'm not going anywhere today, so I'm not going to be applying foundation or any type of face makeup as well either. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my look and I will be back in a few minutes. So this is the finished eyeshadow look. That's kind of an everyday look for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget, you guys, like I said earlier, this is just how I do it. There are so many ways to do makeup. There's no wrong way to do it, but I hope you guys are able to take some of how I applied it and implement it into your guys' makeup routines. I will be having some Halloween makeup looks coming up since October is coming up fairly quickly, which I am so excited about because I live for Halloween. I love Halloween. It is my favorite time of the year. So I'll definitely be doing some makeup looks on that. So I hope you guys stay tuned for those. Again, I will have my in-depth how I apply lashes and my in-depth how to do winged liner videos linked down below for you guys in case you're interested in checking those out. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you guys are notified every time I post more videos like this one. I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you have a beautiful weekend.